Hi and welcome. Today we are going to do a class where we are going to use the wall as support. And this is a way to communicate with our nervous system to maybe let go of some tension in the body, and also to maybe be able to increase our range of motion in our joints. So we're going to make a full class, and we are going to go through a lot of positions, asanas that you may know, but with the wall as support. And we are starting with laying down with our feet on the wall like this. I should say also, to this class we will be using a strap. A block could be handy, but it's not necessary. You could also use a blanket, and have a blanket ready also. It could be nice when we are going to do some poses for the knee, so as cushion for the knee. So, okay, let's start. So lay down, and if you want to have your blanket as a pillow, please do that. So you are going to put your feet on the wall and have an angle around 90 degrees between your thighs and your calf, your lower leg. So, and let your arms be out to the side, or if you find it nice to have them above your head, it's also fine. And just take some minutes or seconds here, a moment here, to just tune in. Just feel your body and relax tensions. And please also have try to have a natural curve in your lower back. So if you just tip your pelvis, so you press down around your tailbone, 2 centimeters above your tailbone. Just let your pelvis sink there, so you feel a nice curve in your lower spine, your lower spine. And then you relax your shoulders, relax your arms, and your face. And connect to your breathing. Just follow your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Yes. So, our first thing we are going to do is to put our right feet upon on our left knee like this, actually your ankle, and then you just press your knee into your feet and your feet into your knee, and you can put your right hand above your on your right knee and just press a bit and then let go. So we are going to use the wall as a kind of support for our practice. We are also going to use a bit force. We are going to use a force to our stretch to see if we, in this way, can communicate with our nervous system a bit more intelligent. So, do so. And just feel what's happening in your thigh, your right thigh. If this position is too much for you, you can lift your leg or let your feet, your left foot be more up on the wall. If you want more action, a bit more, you can come a bit closer to the wall with your buttocks. But keep this curve in your lower back here. It's important. Just relax in your skin, in your face, between your jaws. Yay. And then shift. So now your left foot on your right knee and feel this side. Just adjust your feet or your foot, your right foot, or your buttocks in order to give a good stretch here, but not too much. Just press your hand, your left hand, on your left knee and let go. And do so at your own pace. So we are doing this gentle, not forcing us into big sensations. Yes, and last time, and let go, and just hug your knees and roll up and come into this hands and knees position. Place your feet on the wall, and if you can, also your heels. We shall up from here in the first downward dog. So just come up, and it's okay to have this bent knees and just stretch out your back. So just have a firm connection with your hands into the mat, and let your shoulders roll to the outside, your overarms out to the roll out. Yeah. So you have a lot of space between your ears and your overarms. And press your sitting bones up and back. And then, if it's possible, then make this stretch in your legs and press out your heels or your front foot into the wall, and use the wall. And you can bend and press, and bend and press again, and maybe sway a bit from side to side. And now come into a plank position. Just keep your feet onto the wall and press out your heels out into the wall, and firm your thighs, put your thighs up, and let your neck be long. And then go back into this downward facing dog. So your feet should be hip width apart. Go into a plank position again. And you can sink down to this modified upward facing dog, but press your heels out into the wall, and then go up to a downward facing dog, and again go down into an upward facing dog, and have a firm connection with your hands, and go into upward facing dog. And then come down on your knees and just spread or widen your knees. And go into a child's pose. And if this is not feeling good for you, then you can use your blanket as a pillow or beneath or in between your knees here. Or you can just lay on your stomach. So just feel how that was for the body. So, and now you come up, and now it's really nice to have this blanket, so we are going to work a bit on our quadriceps and our hip flexors. So put your right knee on the blanket, and you can have your feet, you just hook your toes into the wall and then come up. And then come up with your left leg. And then go down a bit. Press your foot into the wall and go back. So you'll go back to your heel and then you come in a bit deeper. So go over your knee a bit and then go back. And just stand here like this and do this movement. And let your thigh speak to you. So this is kind of the first stretch like this. I do this day, and I have been out walking a lot, and I can really feel it in my thigh here. But I take it slow, and this is not about having a big sensation. So just small movements, but just feel how it is to use the wall. So you press your toes, forefoot into the wall. Go up and down like this. Small movements. And then when you go up, you can relax a bit. And then you press again when you go down, and you relax a bit. And then you press and go up. So you do, if you want to, you can do it both ways. But when you come to the end range, where you decide it to be, then relax. And then go into the stretch again. So what we are doing here is to activate the muscles and give the muscles this tensile load. And our nervous system likes that. So, okay, but we're not finished here. So this was when we had our foot right behind us. Now we are going to shift. So we are going to go out a bit. Maybe, for me, it's not more than maybe, what was that, 5 centimeters or maybe just 3. So we have a kind of different angle in the knee. So, and press again, and then go up and down. So the same kind of stretch, but with another angle on the knee and hip. And don't be worried about this if you don't have a knee issue, of course. If you have a knee replacement or something, you shouldn't do this. You have to be, then you have to speak to a professional before. But if you don't, this is a good way to just increase the range of motion when you do it with this kind of resistance. And so in these small movements, working your joint, working your muscles, this is kind of safe way to do it. And you have not a lot of load. Alright, and then walk your feet now into the middle, and as you see, maybe you can see, There are maybe just 5 centimeters. I changed maybe from into the middle 5 centimeters, and it's not much, but I'm still pressing. Go up and down. Yes. And then into the middle, and I switch side. So you hook your toes and come up, and we start with this, with the foot in the middle, and we go just up and down. So relax and then press the foot into the wall, go down a bit and relax, and then go up and down like this. So when you work with the resistance in this way, it's really easy to tense up in your face and in your breathing pattern, so have to be a bit, just listen to yourself and have awareness on this, so you're not tensing your whole body. The only place actually is where the muscles working, let that be active, but where you're not, you can relax. So relax your face. Maybe you also feel, now we have been here for a moment, and maybe you can feel that you actually feel more and more comfortable in this stretch. And now just let your left foot go out 3-5 centimeters, what you're able to, and feel the shift in your knee and in your hip. Press your toes into the wall and go up and down with resistance. Yes. And then to the other side. So let your left foot come more into the middle, more to the right, and go up and down. Yes, and come into the middle again, and then come out of it, and you can take your blanket now and put it more, maybe a 50 centimeters from the wall. So we are going to, actually maybe we will not use it, maybe you will, but we are going to make, this was a kind of low lunge, now we are going to make a high lunge. So come up with your, or place your left foot in front, and you have the right leg back, and you're pressing your toes and your forefoot into the wall and come up. And so we use the wall here to have this small resistance in your right leg. So you can have your hands here on your hips, or if you want to have this full high lunge, you can do that. So hook your thumbs and just press your arms up, and then go up and down like this. And just you do that with your back leg. So don't go so much up and down with your front leg, but just press your heel into the wall and go up and down. Just bend, a slight bend in your right knee, and then straighten it. Yes, and come out of it, and just feel that for a moment. And we make the same with the left foot. So place your left heel into the wall and find the right distance between your legs. So the right leg shall be still, so hold that still as much as you can. And go bend, slight bend in your left knee and straighten it. And now unhook on the other way. So the way your knot would do. And go up and down. So I had a little problem to find the distance here. Now I think I have it. So, and you don't have to do this for hours. It's okay, just a small stretch like this. And let your body feel this, let your nervous system feel this. Yes, and come out. And just feel how your legs respond to this. For myself, I feel like I'm 1 meter longer or something. Really, wow. So I can feel the blood circulate in my legs now. And also a sense of grounding my feet. So we continue with some standing poses. So I take this blanket away. And maybe it could be nice soon with a block, and we shall definitely use the strap. But we start with this position here. It could actually be nice if you have a chair. So I will fetch a chair. Because this may be difficult for you to take it as far as I do. And there's nothing better with that at all. It's just that I had this range of motion to do this. So I put my left foot up on the wall like this, and my hips are square, and I look right. So this is my English, I'm not so good. I'm looking straight forward. Okay, if you're not able to have your foot like this, you can use your chair. You can use your chair and have like this. So, but then you have your heel on the chair and your toes is pointing up. Okay? So either way, put it here. And here, you just can let your hands be on your hips and then bend your right knee and then press out. So again, we do this resistance stretching and we use the wall to do that. So we press and the foot is pressing against the wall and then we press out. And we do that a moment more. So maybe I was clear enough, but the left foot is just right below the left hip. So you are not doing a big martial art stuff here. So, right, and then come out of that and just feel the sides, the difference again. Just enjoy the sensations and then you shift side. So now it's your left leg and your leg, your foot, your heel is the same level as your hip. And your right leg is right below the right hip, and then just press and bend, straighten bend, straighten, but with the active muscles and this resistance you give yourself. So of course if you use the chair you do the same, but with your heel firmly pressed down into the seat of the chair. Yes, and then come out of this and feel this. And when you both sides are worked with in this manner. Yes, and now we are going to we are using the wall to make a side stretch. So here you have to just adjust so it's fitting your ability and do as good as you can. So I'm pressing my right hand into the wall, and so my distance from the body to the wall is an arm length. And then I come, I have my feet hip width apart, and then I come up with my left arm, and I make a small bend in my right arm and stretch over to the wall with my left, and then I just press in and out, or what you say, you just press your hands and let go, and press your hands and let go, and just shift your hip as much as is possible for you over to the left. If it's not possible for you to reach the wall with your left arm, you just stretch up your arm and have it straight like this, and just go up and down like this. So you have this bend in your right arm. And I think it's most comfortable for me to look up a bit for my neck, but see what's most comfortable for you. Alright, and then come out of that and just feel the difference between the two sides and enjoy it, and shift side. So now your left hand on the wall with a slightly bent elbow, and come up with your right arm and just stretch over to the left side and bend, straighten as much as you are able to, and just feel the stretch in the side body. And shift your hips over to the right as much as you can. Yeah, that's right. And then come out of it and enjoy it. So we are going to do Trikonasana, where we are going to use the belt. And I don't know, I think maybe I will use now my block. I will place it like this. You can see it's not entirely up. I have it placed so it's in a kind of angle here, and I put my, let's see, so you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I put my right heel on the block, and my toes are in the mat, and then I just step forward and find a good position here for my good distance, and I widen it a bit, and I find an angle for my feet also, my right foot, and then I take the belt like this, and I just maybe a meter or something, what feels comfortable. We shall into a Trikonasana in a very weird way maybe, but maybe it feels good, I hope so. So we use we press our right heel into the block, And then we have this, we straighten our legs, and then we just go in and use the strap. So I pull the strap and just open my body up like this. And I push and pull in my strap, and I press my right heel into the block and open some more, and then come out of it and just feel the sensation. This can be a bit wobbly. It needs a kind of that you have a firm contact into the mat. See? So if you feel a bit insecure about it, you can also use a chair to place your hand with your strap like this. So if you feel like you were falling, so use the chair to put your hand that goes down, put your hand on that. So now going into my Trikonasana like this, and I press my left heel into the block, and I'm also trying to engage my front leg. So you can come up with your toes and press your under your big toe mount, press that down, and just pull in your strap and open your body up like this. Square your hips as good as you can, and then come out of it like this. Great. So, and the other one, we are going to do a Parsvakonasana, this side angle bow pose. And you can leave your block like this. And now I put my toes and my front foot on the block, and I find my position. And what's best for you? Maybe you need a kind of wider position. So let your back foot come out a bit, and also angle it. So it's maybe in a 35 degree or something. What's best for you? And then bend your right knee, and you can place your lower arm at your thigh like this, and then just turn your stomach up to the sky, your breath, just turn up towards the sky, and then take your right arm, stretch it over, your left arm, and stretch it over your left ear, and then put your fingertips onto the wall, and as you had a big button that you were rolling like this, and then you can, if you can, so gaze up toward the ceiling, press your fingertips into the wall, and press your left heel down, and use all the support you have from the block, from the wall, from the ground, to be strong and active in the pose. Yes, and come out of that. I'm sorry, my English is, sometimes I get really bad at it. So I'm sorry about that. So try the other side. So find a good position here. Bend your left knee. Put your lower left arm on your thigh. Come up with your right arm and just place your fingertips and press the fingertips in, and like you were rolling this button down. Just press the fingertips a bit down and roll open to the ceiling, and look under your armpit, up towards the ceiling, and be strong in your legs. So press out in your front foot into the block and press down your right heel, especially the outside of the heel. And then see if you can let go of tension in your face and still be strong and active in your muscles. Yay. And then come out of this. Just feel that. So this was some of the standing poses you can do using the wall there. You can do a lot more, but I've chosen this for this class. Now we are going to make a twist using the wall. So actually I think I will sit on my block. I will do like this, and if you don't have this and you use a rolled blanket instead, you come up on your rolled blanket. So I sit with my right hip towards the wall and my right leg is bent, and then I press my right hand into the wall, and I have the arm at 3 o'clock. So is this not available for you, you can come further out from the wall, or you can place your arm a bit higher up. So anchor your left heel, let your toes point up. So be strong and active in your legs, and then use the wall to press your hand against and rotate. And I'm just keeping my left hand around my right knee. So maybe lift your stomach away from your thigh and go a bit deeper. For us that has a stomach like that's needed to come out of the way for the twist. So press your hand and feel the twist in your spine. Yes. But just sit here in neutral and shift side. So now you have your left hip towards the wall, and you bend your left knee. You can take your heel up towards your sitting bone or by your knee, doesn't matter so much. What feels best for you, you do that. And then just grab hold on your left knee with your right hand, and just take out your left arm like this. 3 o'clock I choose 3 o'clock. If you want to, you can also change it. It's also an opening for the pectoralis muscles, so you can choose how you want to do this. But then twist. And if it's comfortable for you to glance over your left shoulder, you can do that. Press your arm, twist a bit more, soften your gaze, your breathing. Let it be deep and calm. And twist a bit more on the out breath. Yes, and then come into neutral and just sit, pause for a moment. So this was the more active, and we are ending this with legs on the wall, Viparita Karani. If you want to, you can use a blanket to underneath your head, or if you want to have it underneath your pelvis, then it's okay also. So, just to end this practice with a relaxation, so swing your legs up and find your Viparita Karani. So for my sake, I can have this with my buttocks very close to the wall and my legs are straight. If you can't straighten your legs like this and they are small bend in your knees or a lot, you just scoot out so you have a more distance between your buttocks and the wall. So you can relax, so you're not feeling any tension. And just let your arms along the sides, or if you want to, above your head. And relax. And just let this short practice with the wall as a support sink into your system and let it work. Without you doing anything. So if you feel it's really nice to just be in this position, please continue to do that. I will end this class, and I'm hoping you had a good experience with it. This kind of positions and using the wall, you can always do that. You don't have to do all these positions. You can just take one whenever you need it. Just put yourself into it and feel how it affects the body. And as I said in the beginning, this is a really good way to communicate with your nervous system. So thank you for letting me share this with you, and have a nice day.